Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed that cookery program. You should go away and try some of the tips from the cookery program. Bukky, that was just a lovely cookery program we just had. Do you like food? Do you think food is part of your image as well?
It is part of your image. It's quite important that you eat right. You are what you eat, actually, people would say to you. I mean, the nutritionist would emphasize that. Yeah. When you eat the right food, your vegetables, your fruits, this helps actually to make you even glow better. So when you use your makeup, it comes out even nicer on you. You know, you radiate more, and then it actually gives you a fresher skin.
But which are the best fruits do you reckon you could, or just any fruits, which one would you recommend?
Well, I think any fruit is fine. I take as much as possible, you know, try everything. It's quite interesting how these fruits can be really nice, but then some people try to stay away from them.
I do.
I don't like this, I don't like that. I mean, it's what trying things actually, because when you don't try things, you don't actually know what you're missing or what you can get out of them. So, well, I'll leave most of it to the nutritionist, but then to the little I know, as much as possible, I make sure I have my fruits and veg every day, at least 4 of them, if not 5.
Oh, there you go. So food is very, very important indeed.
Yes.
Bukky, let's go back to the image itself and the budget. You know, some people, you know, just go out and buy a lot of items, thinking that this is what would. I suppose they dress according to what they buy. How can they buy sensibly? What would you recommend? I
mean, the last newsletter, which is the February newsletter I've sent out, I've actually advised a few of my clients on there. Well, my clients and those on my mailing list there. Those are the sort of things you need to watch out for. People are saying there's credit crunch, it's not the time. Yeah, it's not the time to buy, but it's the time to buy right. You know, that's the most important thing.
That.
You know?
It's the time to buy right.
So you buy what you need. I say to people, at this time is the time to actually share what you've got. Go into your wardrobe, dig out all those clothes you've got there, those mistake buys you bought on the shelf that you haven't worn. This is the time to give them out to charity, you know, at least share what you've got with other people who are actually in need. And then it's time to now go out there, get those things that would actually help you and draw you closer to your goal, to your vision, to your dream. Get those clothes, put them on, and you would see that you would make a lot of difference with your life, and the impact you're actually looking for is what you get at the end of the day, even the compliments as well.
Well, that is great. I mean, we're talking about women. I mean, also for men as well. They have to, I suppose men don't buy as much as women, but men, some of the things, some of the mistakes I've seen our people make is that they turn up for an interview with white socks and sandals, and you say to yourself, brother, you know, this is a proper interview. Wear a suit, a nice shirt. It's not very expensive to buy something decent like that, is it?
No. Well, for the men, you've mentioned about the socks. As much as possible, you should make sure that your socks matches the shoes you're wearing. So if you're wearing your black shoes, make sure you've got your black socks on. And as much as possible, it's either your socks is matching your shoes or is matching your pair of trousers. So it's quite important that those things are really key. It's a complete error if you see somebody wearing, I mean, like what you've said, white pair of socks with sandals. Sandals in no way are not official. So as much as possible, stay away from sandals when you're going for interviews, even at the workplace. Make sure that what you've got on are your covered shoes. That's what we need, or that's what you require for your office look.
And it doesn't cost a lot of money. You can get a decent pair from any of the high street shops.
Definitely.
And, you know, decent pair of socks, decent pair of shoes, a decent pair of trousers, and a lovely jacket as well. You know, and cut your hair. I hate it when I see men with their hair.
Grooming is very important,
you know, and there's so many products out there for men as well. It's not just for other skins. You, as a dark skin, you can use men as well. They can use nice products to groom themselves after shave. Make sure your hair is cut nicely.
Your perfume,
yeah, you know.
I mean, grooming is one of the things actually I discuss with the men I actually consult with. Grooming is quite important for every individual. I mean, men, women, but for the men, it's really important. Have a clean shave, you know. Your colognes are quite important. Make sure your hair is nicely cut. I mean, look the part. Your beard is shaved.
And if you're single, you might help you to get a girlfriend as well.
It's very key. You're very correct. Yeah.
So those are important. I mean, going back to the women now. One of the things my pet hate is women's feet, not having the feet nicely pedicure. Yeah. During the summer, and you see all this fungi feet walking about the place. That is not nice, is it now?
No, not at all. It's appalling. It's not something you would expect from any lady.
No.
As much as possible, when you get in the summer, that's the time as much as possible you need to go for your pedicures.
Yeah.
Have your nails painted, and when they're not painted, make sure that they are nice and clean, yeah, well trimmed, and obviously they look really nice when you've got your sandals or your pimsoles, whatever you've got on actually, yeah, then you really need a proper pedicure. It's quite important that you do that during the summer.
And one of the things I must say we're very good at as African women or black ladies is our hair.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, we spend a fortune on our hair. So we groom our hair. I mean, we look very well. Our hair looks nice. But the rest of us, we just let go. It's not right, you know? No. And as we're saying, sorry, you're going to say?
Yes, the hair is another very important part of a woman, actually. The hair, they say, is the crown of a woman. Yeah. So as much as possible, your hair actually needs to look really nice, mm-hmm, well put together. Yeah. Don't wait for people to say to you, oh, I think it's time you take it out.
I know, I hate that, you know. And I always feel it when it's getting old. You think, oh my God, I think it's about time I take this out.
Yeah. So it's quite important that as much as possible, your hair is up to date at all times, you know. You've got the hair sheen, the oil sprays, you've got all the moisturizers, so much you've got out there actually that can help you look after your hair and make it really nice and sleek all the time. So try to invest in these things. They don't cost a fortune, you know. It's something you just need to buy few bits and pieces and you're good to go.
One of the things I experienced when I was growing up in Nigeria, because you know my early years were spent there, is that we get together, my sisters, people around, and we plait each other's hair. We look after each other. My sister was the one that actually gave me my first bra. You know, like there's just little things and little advice you have from other women. Yeah. So I mean that's something I miss here, not having that sisterhood that you can, you know, go to and have that confidence to speak to about your looks. You know. Do they have something like that? Would you recommend that, you know?
Yes, it's quite important actually that girls or women get together, really. I normally advise a couple of friends and clients as well. It's always nice when you can get together with fellow girls or women who are your friends, family, you know, cousins and all that. It's really important because you get to talk about girly things, get to advise each other on mistakes, past mistakes, experiences. And I mean, they give you tips about things they've been through, really, that's actually worked for them. So it's really nice, and it's another way of actually easing tension. There's so much tension around, isn't it? So
it is,
coming together. The last time I had a get-together with a few of my friends, it was wonderful. I really look forward to another one pretty soon. It was really nice. We had a lovely time. I mean, each individual made something we came with, and we ate, you know, watched the movie together. It was just time to relax, you know.
But that's something we don't often do, and that is actually part of your image as well, isn't it? Because by relaxing, it's an internal process, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So getting together with the girls, and you know, and sharing. I mean,
you let out the steam. Actually,
you do, and you talk. You ask them questions and say, "Do you feel this way? Do you feel that way?"
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh yes, I felt that way." Oh yeah, okay. So it's natural to feel that way. You know what I mean? And that kind of gives you confidence, knowing that it's not only
you're not alone in it.
Exactly. So which is very, very good. And also, I was going to ask you, because we're going to run out of time very soon. I was going to ask you. You were at a conference talking about. Were you talking to the women of excellence?
Yes, I was actually. I went there. I spoke to the women regards their image. It was just basically telling them how to use their colors and the sort of styles you want to go for, you know, when you've got interviews, when you need to attend official meetings, board meetings, and those very important business meetings that you normally have every now and then. Being able to get the impact look that you require to be able to come across to people as the boss, you know, of whatever field you're in, and obviously somebody being approachable as well, and someone you're actually able to communicate with. So it was pretty good.
Well, that is great. And Bukky, if the audience want to find out how to reach you, where should they, have you got a website they can reach you?
Yes, I have got a website. You can reach me on my website, which is www.itsrococo.co.uk.
So Bukky, thank you very much. I'm so excited by this, you know, and I hope the audience as well is excited. All that is left for me to say is that Bukky, thank you very much for being here on the Rhoda Wilson Show.
Thank you, Rhoda, for having me.
And thank you for sharing your lovely comments about image with us. I hope you've enjoyed my show. Until next week when I have another interesting guest, thank you for watching.